Alrighty, we are back.
So after like 3 games didn't work,
Yes.
we settled for this.
And we realized that it might be a PlayStation 1 problem, like a PlayStation 1 game problem.
Right. The screen kept scrolling, or it would reverse, or just weird stuff.
We might need to lower the volume.
Yeah, I got it. Scantily.
But yeah, so I don't know. That's weird. We probably will eventually play PlayStation 1 games and see how it works. But for now, this is good.
Yeah, press start button.
This is another game I've never played before. I've
This-
never even held a PlayStation 2 controller.
The start button's the little triangle there, and then just hit X. So, I guess this is kind of another game from my childhood. Sort of, not really. I mean, I played this once with my friend back at home where I'm from. So, but at first I didn't like this game, and then I immediately just kept playing Lego Star Wars, like the original one, and then I got this from a friend recently, and I was like, holy shit, this game is amazing. Why didn't I? You know, it's not perfect, but it's a great game. All right, let's try to think what's an easy level for us to do.
This is also another game much like I nearly dropped the controller. Much like never holding a PlayStation 2 controller, I've obviously never played this game either. And it's not an excuse for when I suck. It's just, it's back.
So it's all we're doing. We're making excuses on the show about why we suck at games.
Why we shouldn't be Let's Players.
I'm trying to think what's an easy level that's like... You might like Hoth. You know, let's try Hoth.
Okay. What's the basic concept of this game?
I'll show you as we go along. So basically, there you have the prequel, like armies, clones and droids, or you have the original trilogy armies, which are Rebels versus the Empire. This is Rebels versus the Empire. There's different squads, not squads. There's different sections for each character. You have say one kind of regular trooper, the heavy trooper. I'll teach you as you go.
Okay.
So
how do I shoot?
it's R1. R1 is the top one right here.
So this bumper.
Who do you want to be? You want to be Rebels or Empire? I'll let you be the stronger one.
What does that mean?
Like, do you want to be the good guys or the bad guys? You've seen Star Wars, right?
Yeah. I'll be the Rebels, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I hit X. X is right there. it's a slow process, but we got this. Okay, so those little spots there, those are your command posts.
Okay.
The key of this particular game is to get all the other command posts, the red ones.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pick whatever post you want to be at. So if you move the control stick around, you can choose which post you want to be at. I suggest going to the one that's closer to the red one. So you might want to pick number 5, and then hit X. You're right there. Or go down. There you go, right there. And then you can scroll through which characters you want to be. It tells you what equipment they have. You have a regular guy, someone who's got a bigger gun, an assassin guy, an engineer. I personally just pick the regular guy and just keep shooting until I'm one of the Jedis. So
Makes sense. What?
okay, so don't freak out. Okay,
So I move. I've learned moving.
Okay, so you move with the left control stick.
I've learned looking.
You angle yourself with the right control stick to aim. Shooting is R1. To spin, or not spin, to kind of roll over.
The enemy?
Yeah, red people are the enemy. To roll over, you press the square button. Not the square button, the circle button.
Oh, that's shooting.
Yeah, R1's shooting. To launch grenades, you'd shoot L1.
There's no wasting bullets, right? It's just lasers.
Well, there is a limited amount of ammo, but you can get it refilled after you kill people, so... The blue guys are your friends. So you can tell by, their health bar. So. And
I
also,
have not found a single person yet.
Also, to zoom in, say if you want to get, a more precise aim on somebody, you have to press the right control stick down. You can, press it down.
Okay.
But that's only if you want to. You can get out of that mode anytime you want.
What kind of way? Jump
X is jump.
over the thing.
You gotta walk around it. There's no way to do it.
Ugh, lazy.
Yeah.
I still haven't found anybody. Where the hell is it?
That's because it's a big stage, so your best bet is to go to like one of the red spots somewhere.
I'm just looking for like these little red dots, but I am not finding nobody. Am I supposed to shoot these?
No, I mean those are like part of our command posts, but like in this game that's like the Imperial posts. But the real key to winning is to take out these bigger posts, or not bigger posts. So that means your team got a command post. So
I thought the Empire was you.
no, but the Empire just said that they lost a command post. Either that, or I'm just like not even paying attention to this game anymore.
Shoot him in the anus.
When you're Luke,
Right up the butt.
when you're Luke, you can actually, I think you can go up on those things and kill people.
Like in the movie.
Yeah.
But shooting it's doing something. I think.
I suggest throwing grenades.
How do I do that?
L1. It's the left one. There you go.
Oh, that helps.
Oh, I don't want to kill this Tauntaun. I'm just going to kill the person riding the Tauntaun.
Come on, die!
God damn it.
Explosive diarrhea!
I think we've shown that we have some kind of thing for Imperial Walkers. Because the first game that we played, all I was doing was firing at them. Alright, let's go, buddy.
How do I...
You do the same thing. So you just go over, you press X, and then you just pick your character. The ones in black means that you can't use them. Yeah, you get awarded points. I don't know how the points work to this day. Basically, just shoot as many people as you can. And,
I have no idea who's an enemy.
fuck. Some guy named Scourge. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
Scurvy.
Someone who's got scurvy trying to kill me. Fight for it! Oh shit, I'm losing my post.
Who the hell is shooting at me?
I just love the voice actors in this.
Like, very disinterested.
Yeah. Under hostile control! Shit. Oh, I'm going there.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Alright, well you might want to like pick some other posts other than the AT-ATs, because that's going to take forever to destroy them.
It's important!
Yeah, alright.
I have no idea.
I won't tell you what to do with your life. Oh shit. Now that Boffin spy turned invisible. Now he's going to try to kill me.
Oh, I have no bullets. That's what
Oh, there he is. Got it. Yep, now I'm Darth Vader.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh god, I just stick out like a sore thumb in this.
Black on white.
Yeah, in this area. I'm gonna avoid any racist things to say here.
Well, I mean, as we learned, Anakin is very white, so...
Yep. He's overly critical. He never listens. He just doesn't understand. It's not fair.
Jesus, where is everybody? I don't think I've
thought-
interacted with a single person yet.
I was gonna say, I thought this would be the easy level, but maybe I was wrong. We can pick another one if you want later.
I just don't want to shoot any of my people. I got headshotted.
You got killed by a Jew. By J.U.
No!
No!
Those damn Jews.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay, so if I go to a red one, theoretically,
So if
that
you...
should mean there's more people there, right?
Yeah, so if you walk over to 2 or walk over to, whichever one has like a post that doesn't belong to you, there's likely to be people like trying to respawn from there, So, how's life?
We're so good at this.
Oh, shit.
I'm just totally engrossed in the fact that I have no idea.
Fuck, I'm gonna force choke this guy. Oh, shit. I'm getting killed by my own guy.
Your lightsaber is completely invisible.
Yeah,
On the capture.
I was gonna say, you can like barely see it anyway in the game.
Yeah,
Unless,
like you can see it when you like back up.
Yeah.
Because you can see
I
it.
also love the way he backs up. It's like so robotic.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like-
it's robotic with Darth Vader, but like for every character, they do that. So also he can float. I'm magic.
Whee!
Shit. Oh, come on. God damn it.
Murder time?
I keep. Ah, jeez. Okay, so it turns red.
So
when
it-
I'm on one of the people that I should
Yeah, that's the red, or the red people. You should, God damn it, we're very racist grumps.
kill.
I'm sure we lost a lot of subscribers now.
We're just like the controversy with the Redskins.
Yeah.
Sports reference.
Wait, I would just like.
Woo!
I've been meaning to, while you were gone before, I wanted to read this to you.
Oh god.
It's about, I don't think this is Jack Nicholson actually, like an actual interview, but I think this is just like a parody of it. And this is his sort of stance on Jared Leto right now being the Joker.
Whee!
So it starts out with, I gotta hand it to Jared Leto. He's really milking this whole playing the Joker in Suicide Squad thing. Oop. Suicide Squad thing. And yes, playing the Joker is a thing. It's Hollywood's equivalent of playing Hamlet. The role is dark, twisted, and thanks to Jared Leto, it now gives you the right to behave like a disgusting high school sophomore and blame it on the movie role.
Oh damn.
I just regret I played the Joker before it was an excuse to be totally insufferable. I love being a little scummy, wearing sunglasses inside, smoking once I bashed in a man's windshield. But
Jesus.
Leto's out there sending his castmates dead pigs and used condoms. I mean, wow. What truly childish behavior disguised as somehow artistically necessary. I would love to know that Margot Robbie is handling a condom I sent her. But when I was playing the Joker, it wasn't yet an reason. Someone's gotta do their grammar. check out their
Somebody's
grammar.
made a typo.
It wasn't a reason to be total garbage. Oh well. As Sheer would say, if I could turn back time, I would send the entire cast of Batman little vials of my semen in skid mark
Oh
boxes.
Jesus.
But so we beat on, votes against the current. And Margot, if you're looking, I know another Joker
Oh
would love
god.
to play a trick on you.
Oh god. That
Is from a above average, whatever that magazine, article, internet stuff is. I just found
that
it.
is really uncomfortable. Ugh.
I just thought it
How
was
old
funny.
is he? He's like
I mean,
60 something, no?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wasn't him actually talking though, or it could be. I don't know.
Someone like pretending to be him?
Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he was like that is if that was him. I mean, Jack Nicholson is a skeevy person, to be honest.
Right.
But that would ice the cake. I mean, like, to be fair,
He probably ate
the
it,
stuff
too.
that Jared Leto
He's
has been doing is a little too meta.
Well, apparently he's visited like actual psychopaths in like mental hospitals to get into character. But like that doesn't mean that you have to fucking walk around like a psychopath, you know? It's just
Yeah, it seems a little unnecessary. I mean, that's why it's called acting, right?
oh, you're leaving the battlefield. Oh well. You might
Let's
well-
go skiing!
Ooh. There's one part of the level that does that. I don't know why.
I wanted to ski.
You can still go skiing.
So my phone's charging because it was very low on battery, and we were going to use the back of it to record the sound,
Right.
like to put the little USB in. But it's not my phone charger. I'm not gonna name names, but I was in a in a place
At a
where-
time.
at a time where there was an empty computer, and in the computer there was an SD card, the same SD card that we're recording on right now, and it was a very large SD card, which means it is fairly expensive. So I was like, I wonder. Should I take this? I was sort of in that moral gray area. I don't know what to do. And then
Sorry, man. Have to do this for the good of the Empire.
I got a few shots in. So yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do, and there was a phone charger there as well. And I was there like not 3 hours, like 2 hours before class because I needed to print out stuff for the class in question. And I was like, you know what? Like, recently, like, my luck had been really bad.
Tell us
and-
how bad, Joe.
Not like depressing bad, just like losing things or, somebody taking something of yours that you left behind.
Right.
And so I was like, you know what? Fuck you, Vader. So I was like, you know what? This is my pat on the back from the universe. So I'll take this phone charger and I'll take this SD card because I probably don't know whose it is. And as far as I know, I didn't. But then somebody came into class, a student I won't name, and they said, "Oh man," they like came into the classroom right before class and was looking around and they're like, "Oh no," and he's like, "Did you see an SD card here?" And he didn't mention anything about the phone charger.
Right.
And I was like, what did the SD card look like? And he's like, I don't know. It's like, what brand was it? It's like, I don't know. It's like, oh, okay. And I was like, in the back of my head, I'm just like, no, it's probably not the same one.
Right. It's probably not.
Just telling myself this because I knew that it was probably the same SD card.
Do you want to do multiplayer again, or you want me to just do campaign?
You did single player.
Right.
I was really terrible. We both were.
Right.
So I think I ended up taking this kid's SD card and lying to his face. But you know when you like trick yourself, and the phone charger was right next to the card as well. So like it was probably both of his things.
Yeah.
And I was like when I had the conversation with him, I genuinely tricked myself into thinking it's probably not his, because maybe he was trying to steal it too. Maybe he had seen it like a few minutes earlier than I did and was coming back for it, but because he didn't know the brand, it wasn't his.
Right.
So to clear my conscience, I put the SD card in my
I
camera.
feel like I'm a priest right now. Just like listening to confession.
And I was like, I could hit the playback button to see what's on the SD card to see if it is his. Or I could format the card, and then I would have no idea whose SD card it was. And so I decided to format the card, and I took it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just do 15 Hail Marys and you'll be fine.
What am I, Daredevil?
Yep.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
I haven't done I did the...
Oh, wow, it looks a million times better full screen.
Oh, yeah. I've done the campaign mode multiplayer. I haven't done it single player before.
What is this, the city from Man of Steel? It's so gray.
Yeah, totally right. It's a plan
depressing.
on Mojito on Slade Wilson in the clone armor.
That would be interesting if he was the clone.
Yeah, if he was the base. I mean, I could see, what the hell's the actor's name? Manu Bennett?
Yeah.
I could see him playing Jenko Fett.
Well, because the
I'm
thing
a
is,
simple man just trying to make some promises in the universe.
the guy who was in it, what age was he? He was like 40 or something.
Yeah, he was a Kiwi.
So why would you choose a 40-year-old man to be the one soldier that you copy? He wasn't even in tip-top shape.
That's true.
It didn't make any sense.
They explain it in the non-canon video game that he was able to kill a Jedi, one of Count Dooku's, not Jedi, like an apprentice that he didn't have any use for. It was, I forget the name of the character, but it's like the final boss in Star Wars Bounty Hunter. And the reason why is because he was able to kill Jedi, or kill, like, Force wielders and stuff, so he was just like, oh shit, you're, like, really good. But unfortunately, that's not in the movie, and the game's not canon anymore, so the real reason is kind of unknown.
Unknown, yeah. Well, because they're also, like, he gets killed very quickly by Samuel Jackson.
By Mace Windu.
Yeah, he gets his head just chopped
I
off.
love, like, Mace Windu's face in that, and he's just so unapologetic of the fact that he's just, like, just breezing through like it's nothing, and then he just, like, stares at Dooku and then goes back to stare at, like, the dead body, and like it's gonna give him a look back at him or something. And you know what's really fucked up is that, like the Black Series figures that I collect and stuff, they have a Mace Windu one, And for whatever reason, the Mace Windu one comes with a severed Django helmet, and it's just so messed up.
Does it is it like one of those like fake heads where like the little end you see like red and like the bone and stuff?
No, it's just the helmet. But
Oh,
I would love if it came with like the severed head and had like the spine and like. Okay, where am I supposed? I'm not even. I think I'm supposed to get like some crystal or oh no, I'm supposed to destroy these.
Well, that's a force field.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just. I mean, the prequels are the prequels. They're whatever. But
Oh.
like, I think they would have been made better had you like had Samuel Jackson just say lines from previous movies he had been in.
Yeah, I wish.
Like, you know, he kills Jango Fett and he's just like, badass motherfucker. Or,
Yeah. Oh, that's I'm supposed to take out these turrets. Okay.
you know, he's in the middle of one of those monk people meetings and
Yeah.
he's like, I had it. Enough of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking
Plane.
X-Wing.
Oh god. It's just especially in Phantom Menace, Samuel L. Jackson just looks like he wants to kill himself whenever he's on screen.
Yeah.
Okay, I took that one. So you know, I'm just doing my audition for the clone trooper commando guy.
Oh.
Get back to your ships. I'll make you a promise you'll never forget. Or McKay way.
So, I'm here today interviewing Slade Wilson, and I'd like to just thank you for, trying to kill Oliver.
Well,
he's
I
been
promised I would be here.
yeah. You made your appointment and you kept it very timely. So you and your promises are
well kept.
Are well kept. Yeah. Have there ever been a promise that you couldn't keep? You know, did you ever promise your daughter?
Killing Oliver Quaid.
Oh, I'm sorry about that one. I didn't mean to bring up a really terrible moment for you.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. I'm playing this dick face over here, just beating the shit out of people. I feel a little bit better. I don't even know where my accent's going. I'm Australian and Cockney.
Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist.
He really does have a dickhead.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of the species is. He doesn't even have a voice actor in this game. I feel bad.
Maybe he's Cockney, if you know what I mean.
God, oh fuck. Well, as you said that, he's dead. How do you feel?
Now the cock is licked.
Jeez. What was I gonna say? I totally forget. What else? Oh, I have to go over here to this tower.
You know what I was seeing though?
So,
Last episode, or the last a million episodes, because I don't know how many it's gonna be yet, was us talking about Batman v Superman and me really ragging on it. And
speaking of which, you want to eat my Superman cereal? I have some in my room.
the what is it, caramel crunch or something?
Yeah, it's bland like the character.
Yeah.
It's as bland and hypocritical as the character written in the movie.
And how I feel about the Batman cereal is it's as conflicted and opposing as the cereal. So you have a really chocolatey flavor, and then you have strawberry, which just because they're artificial flavors, they don't mesh whatsoever.
You know, it's so funny because, like, I mean, this is kind
Chocolate strawberries are great,
yeah, well,
but in cereal form it just doesn't work.
yeah, and they don't make this anymore, M&Ms, but they used to have strawberry peanut butter, like M&Ms. They used to be like
That's strange.
they had like these.
Were they
big,
good?
Yeah, I liked them. They were like these big things that had. It was mostly peanut butter, but it had like some strawberry flavoring in it, and they discontinued it. It's like DNL. You know, no one fucking remembers DNL.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, DNL is the opposite of 7-Up.
Oh, okay.
So you know how 7-Up is like caffeine free and it's lemon lime. DNL was fruit punch and caffeinated. So it's the opposite. So all they did was flip the 7-Up thing.
Was it the same company or not?
Yeah, it was the same company. It's called.
That's ridiculous.
I know. They discontinued it, I think, like 11 years ago. But I just remember that commercial.
It's almost as old as like the Ghostbusters like cooler High C.
Oh yeah. That takes me back.
But yeah, now so I realized the connection between because we were playing a Star Wars game, and we were playing a Star Wars game last time. But the prequels, really heavy green screen stuff.
Yeah.
So was Batman v Superman. I was looking at set photos, and like you know that the shot of the Trinity where Batman's holding a gun,
Yeah.
and everybody freaked out about that.
No.
They most of that's green screen. Like the only thing that's not green screen in that shot is like the floor.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, and like it's like whatever, but you can tell, like that movie didn't budget its money correctly
Yeah.
because you can really tell what's CGI and what's not CGI.
Yeah. It looks like they, you had an actor and they told the actor to like, act or react to like a ball or something and be like, oh, there's Doomsday.
Yeah.
Just
Everything is like just slightly too rubbery as well.
yeah.
Like what they do with Superman is they have him up in like they have Henry Cavill up in like harnesses and stuff, and then they CGI over him, and they pretty much just use him for like the motion and stuff and like the frame of Superman. But you can tell in this movie, like it doesn't move right. Like when he is flying towards Doomsday and then he pulls up and he shoots the beams out of his eyes, like he looks like he's made out of Play-Doh.
Yeah.
But
It does look fake, but
I mean, I don't want to make more comparisons to Arrow and the Flash. The Flash's CGI Flash is not great.
I mean, they're running on a CW budget though. So.
But they hide it with like the lightning around him.
Yeah.
Like they kind of fudge it. Most recently though, King Shark. God damn, they shouldn't have done King Shark. They did an episode that was like.
Well, if we're talking about things that look too clean and stuff, that just looks. Oh god, it looked terrible.
King Shark in that one. It was like one shot with Patty. It was fine, but they did an episode that was like all King Shark,
right.
and like they have shots of him talking, and it looks like a PlayStation game. Like it doesn't look good by any stretch. But like I don't know, that show has heart, so you kind of forgive it.
Yeah, but that's impossible.
What
show can have
really
heart
surprises
like that.
me though, like except for the shots where it's like Matrix, where it follows the arrow, is like in Arrow, every arrow that they grab out of their quiver and put on the bow is CGI.
Oh, really?
And that's surprising because you do not notice.
Right.
Like, because they can't shoot real arrows on set, so it's just Stephen Amell going like this and like pulling the string back and just dry firing the bow, which is they must go through a ton of bows because dry firing anything is bad for the equipment. If you do that with a gun, you ruin the gun. If you do that with a bow, you're ruining the string.
I'll have to remember that next time I want to shoot people.
Yeah, zombie apocalypse or something. Yeah, it's even bad for like airsoft guns and stuff. I don't know why. I guess it's like the mechanisms inside, like fudge it up. What are you gonna name your character?
Joe.
Geoffrey Gablu. Bastardize my name.
I don't know why Joe had like the O is lowercase and everything. I'll go with it. Why not?
It's close to like Terrell or something. It's like Joe E.
Sure.
Joey.
It's going.
It's like how an alien would think you pronounce Joey. Joe E.
Joey Wheeler. Okay, I think I'm gonna
Yugi.
I'm gonna skip the space. I hate the airplane levels in this game.
No, it's fine.
No, you have to play all the levels.
You have to play all
the levels.
But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Something I'd like to talk about.
Sure.
There is a show on the CW right now. It's a show you've never seen, but you may have seen the commercial from it.
It's
called
not Jane the Virgin.
No, it's called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh, I have heard of it actually.
This show is
it bad?
I haven't watched an episode, but I've seen a bajillion trailers and a scene from it. This show is, you know, like when you hear a song and it's like a girl singing about how she's going to murder her ex-boyfriend, and everybody rallies behind the song saying, "Oh my God, like this is such like a strong show for a woman."
Yeah.
Like if you flip the genders, it would be a creepy dude like talking about how he's going to murder this girl. That's what this show is.
Well, you know what that means. Now we have to watch more of it.
Yeah, and we have to do a review. The show is like, the trailer for the show says, have you ever loved somebody so much that you moved halfway across the world, spent all your money, quit your job, and just to see them again, just for them to be dating somebody else? And like, it's like this girl who's wacky and she's in love with her ex-boyfriend from high school, and she's like a 30-year-old woman, and like it's this Asian guy who's not even that attractive, and like he's with this woman or whatever, and a shot in the trailer is the guy that she is in love with, her boyfriend from high school, with his fiance in like a party bus, and she's dancing on a strip pole.
Okay.
I can't even conceptualize what this show is. I did not know that you were fighting a giant dick.
Oh God, no. Yeah, I'm guessing that like at some point Juanita eats a burrito. And
I mean, granted, the CW is geared towards women.
Oh yeah,
We've always known this. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, there's a reason why there's a lot of shirtless ads in Arrow or Flash. Like,
Salmon Ladder and all that shit.
Yeah.
But like, if again, gender swap this show, put a guy as the crazy ex-boyfriend who moves across half the world, quits his job, moves to California, and is trying to win his girlfriend back from her fiance. That's called a stalker show.
Yeah.
And like, I hate that double standard.
No, I hate it too. It's because the women are sensitive and they're you know, like they're entitled to act. Like it's funny that they're creepy.
I don't reject the fact that if there was a show about a guy who did that, I would feel uncomfortable.
Well, there actually is. I mean, not to like get all theatery on you, but there is a. Because you know what Legally Blonde's about.
Yeah.
Like, someone made a musical way back about this game show, and it was about a guy trying to get his girlfriend back. But I don't know if it was as extreme as something like Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. But I just that's a part of the reason why I don't really like something like the show New Girl. I tried watching like a part of it. Someone recommended it to me, and I saw like a part of the first episode. And sure, Zooey Deschanel, you know, she's attractive, but
she's quirky.
And she's quirky, but like in the first few like seconds, she's in a fucking taxi wearing nothing but like this long jacket, and she's basically like going to be naked for her boyfriend, and is like pretending to be like some kind of stripper or something
so
really
weird.
And it's just like, if a guy did that, it's like give him a van and some candy.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't.
He'd be a flasher if he was naked in a coat.
But because it's a quirky ass girl, it's like, oh, this is fine. Like,
and like, you know, it's not like, I don't mean to get political. I don't think our views.
We're misogynist, racist pricks.
I don't think we're any of those things. I think everyone gets frustrated to a certain extent about where they get pigeonholed, you know, and everybody sort of deserves that, not deserves the feeling, but deserves to sort of vent that frustration. Yeah.
Deserves to die.
Die.
That's weird.
But,
speaking of perverted,
yeah,
I'll play as fucking blue-footed booby squid monster.
I think like, why can't we have, like, why we can have
Why
the
can't we have the
extremes,
vulnerable male?
but yeah, like, and why also can we not have, like, just people?
Right.
Like,
Like,
'cause-
why does it have to be like this quirky, weird stereotype? Oh, I just killed one of my own.
you know,
mothers.
like, we get in television, like, overcompensation,
Yes.
where, like, there's a character who's female who's just amazing at everything, and then people call her Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you get a guy character who is, you know, super, super sensitive to the point that it hinders him.
Yeah.
You know, like, so, like,
To the point where like
You
he's
gotta-
completely defined by
Yeah.
his sensitivity and nothing else.
I kind of wish there was just people. Like,
Yeah.
that we told stories about people.
Like I was watching this other show called Mixology that someone recommended to me, and I thought it was funny because it kind of embraced stereotypes, but it was about this guy who just could clearly not get over his girlfriend at all. It was
Yeah.
just so like to the point like he was just so sensitive and desperate that it was hilarious. But
Yeah.
like people who are really like that are creepy as shit, and the
Yeah.
girl character was very much independent and not at all just like. Not at all about relationships.
Yeah.
Like she'll fucking cheat on somebody and it'll be casual about it. And unfortunately, there are people who are like that, guys
Yeah.
or girls. But it's like I wish that there was like a sensitivity that was
Yeah.
kind of earned,
Yeah.
and not just like, oh, I'm a sensitive man because I'm nerdy, because I'm not that strong.
And I think, like, most people fall into a middle category.
yeah,
Most people have moments where they're misogynist, racist pricks, or, you know, they go back and forth.
Right.
You know, where they're less emotional and have moments where they can be like that female character that you mentioned, or like the guy character they mentioned. Like, nobody is one thing always.
yeah.
Um,
But I think it goes back to the, again, not to get theory on you, but this is sort of what I've kind of learned, which I do agree with to an extent. Stock characters is very much something that I think is blue-footed booby monster guy.
no!
So
Booby monster!
Booby monster. So stock characters and stereotypes are just something that we kind of latch on to. I mean, like
They're
when
easier.
they're easier to grasp onto and entertain people with, and you know, like when I was doing stuff while I was abroad, we learned about like comedia and like masks, and those are all stock characters,
Yeah.
and apparently that influenced the sort of sitcom-y kind of, you know.
Way of doing things.
Yeah, way of doing things, and people kind of don't want to, you know, now that we're trying to get out of these stereotypes, people are trying to figure out how to do that exactly. And in a lot of instances, what they'll do is they'll just change the gender of the character,
Yeah.
like in Jessica Jones or
Yeah.
Zoe Black, and sometimes it works and sometimes it
It
just
doesn't,
does
yeah.
not, you know. So it's like we kind of have to, we just need smarter writing that doesn't rely on very lazy kind of, you know.
Generalizations.
Yeah.
I just, like, you know, it's, I guess I'm that way about everything. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I think about, you know, I don't know, everything in sort of gray area terms. Like, there's two sides to everything.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Just
Life,
a weird, like,
assortment.
weirdly real rant for a gaming channel.
Oh.
Um,
I got dead again. This game's
oh wow!
How did I
Just-
like?
the dick just snapped the screen?
I love how I just like I floated up, but the animation didn't change. Oh shit! I only have one person left.
There was an audible like when his dick hit the lens.
Sure. Joe's obsessed with dicks now.
Yes,
Kidding.
just stormtrooper. That's what the little tube in the back of the stormtrooper's costume is really for.
Jesus
Dick
Christ.
docking.
Dick docking. All right, can I talk on? Yes.
Good.
Horse whack. Okay, now.
Costume design extraordinaire.
Got some shiny new armor. That's actually a line.
Yay!
That's a
Victory!
line that they say in there because once the clones, you know, turn into stormtroopers, they're just like, "We got some new weapons and shiny new armor." God, it's killing my throat.
Don't do the voice, man. Don't do the voice. But yeah, I don't know. So we got a victory. I think that's a good place to stop for
Sure.
now, anyway.
For now.
We still don't have an outro, so I apologize for the awkward pause.
feeling very flatulent right now, so.
Yes, that's definitely a hard thing to pull off every single time.
Yes.
But as we save and we watch this very flattened, squished, if you will, Earth-y planet. It's obviously not Earth.
It's Kashyyyk.
Those are words.
It's the Wookiee planet.
Adios, amigos. We will see you next time on
Dragon Ball Z.
Whyyyyy.